Hi, I'm sitting in my office and I'm looking at a sample ECPK 480 portfolio. The portfolio I have standing upright in front of me. It appears to be about a 4-inch binder, but as you can see when I turn it down, it's not completely full. So the student could have purchased a 3-inch binder and that would have worked just as well. I'm going to prop the portfolio upright and open it up and go through the portfolio. This student organized the portfolio with some tabs, and you can see the tabs alongside. And she did a narrative and then evidence for that particular narrative. She started with physical environment, and it says area 3. Well, where did she get area 3? She was using the early childhood program standards notation. When you go into the standards, let me just move the camera here, and I look in the book, and you would be looking online in the PDF file, which is available. You'll see it says area 3, physical environment. So the physical environment starts out with, it says purpose. And it says both the indoor and outdoor space will be safe and accessible to all children, including those with disabilities. The indoor and outdoor physical environment will reflect children's interest and offer opportunities for varied play experiences, exploration, and learning. Appropriate supervision, both physical and visual, will always be available. When we were in class on Thursday evening, we used the main points of that purpose to do an activity, which I'll refer to later. So as we look at her narrative, and that's where it starts, you will see how I'm going to move the water bottle. She wrote in her narrative the purpose, her understanding of how the physical environment relates to program quality. And what I would recommend is that you go on to Blackboard in the section marked Narrative Guides and Samples, and you will be able to find lots of samples that you can actually read through. So her narrative is here. That was part B, why is it important? Part A, this is part B, interpretation, when she compares the program, what's happening there, to the standards in this particular document. Then we go to the end of the narrative, and this is about 5 pages. 6 pages, double spaced. It ends with C, summative reflections, where she's going to tell me what the program is doing well and how the program could improve. So each of the 6 narratives in the binder includes 3 parts. Why is that area important? B, the comparison of the program that you're in to the program standards listed in the blue book, and then part C, or the third part, where you write a reflection. What's going well and what you would change and why. Then you need to provide evidence. The evidence is what you are writing about in the second part. You are showing that yes, there is an indoor sketch and that the rooms are the appropriate size. You will have photos. Here's photos of the playground and a caption under the photo to tell why this is important. Then you have another photo. Here the student even put, an annotation, must enter code. So I know that that was important, and probably referring to, in these 2 pictures, to accessibility and safety. Here's pictures of the indoor environment with fabulous captions. Again, here is the indoor environment with the captions. This student used digital photography. She printed them in color. You would not have to do that. You could have your pictures in black and white. What's important is that there is a picture and that there is a caption. Again, more photos. In physical environment, the photos are probably the most important pieces of evidence that you'll have. And also, you should have a picture of the building inspection and the license. This is the license to operate, and this is a building inspection. She wrote about family involvement next. This is the part 2 of the video where I'm just going to highlight what else was left. I'm not going to go through it as thoroughly. There is the family involvement section next. And then behind that is the narrative with the evidence in that section. And she has her evidence here, family newsletter, maybe pictures of a bulletin board, a whiteboard, a daily note, any of those types of things. Group size and ratio, and it continues with all of the required sections. I just wanted to show you in the back that you will refer to the handbooks. I'm just having a hard time with this with one hand. In several sections, so you may want to have a separate area for the handbooks. Here would be an appropriate place to use a plastic sleeve. You shouldn't put things in plastic sleeves except for something like the handbook that would be difficult to hole punch. She also included another handbook, an employee handbook. And look how there's already some writing right when I first open it, because you do need to write annotations as you go through. You will highlight and annotate, and additionally you can see the tabs, those little green and orange places that are referred to in the writing in the narratives. And another thing that I like in this particular portfolio is the enrollment packet that was included. So, the binder is available in my office. Please come and visit me during my office hours and you can take a look at it. I hope this is helpful.